Was I shocked
Yeah.
when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby? Yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, and we know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. So
after years of staying quiet, Foxy Brown is finally breaking her silence. She has come forward to talk about the questions people have been asking for so long about her controversial relationship with Jay-Z. Once, he was one of her closest friends in the music industry and a regular collaborator on her songs. But things changed when he moved on to focus on a new chapter in his life with Beyoncé, leaving Foxy feeling abandoned. Now, she's ready to share her side of the story and reveal what really happened between them.
And then Diddy, that whole empire crumbled and got a lot of y'all scared because your favorite rapper was sleeping with a 15-year-old. But listen, here's the deal.
There have been long-standing rumors and speculation surrounding Jay-Z's relationships with several women in the music industry, including Foxy Brown, Aaliyah, Rihanna, and Beyoncé. Some people point out that these women were very young when Jay-Z first started spending time around them, raising questions about the nature of these connections. For instance, it's been rumored that Jay-Z was involved with Foxy Brown when she was quite young, alongside his friend who had a questionable reputation. Jay-Z has often been described as someone who aligns himself with rising stars to maintain his own buzz and relevance. When those connections no longer serve him, he reportedly has no issue moving on to the next opportunity. This pattern has been observed in both his professional and personal relationships. He parted ways with his former business partner, Dame Dash, and more recently appears to have distanced himself from Diddy. Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, recently stated that the legal case involving him and Diddy will soon be dismissed. Despite public perception, Spiro emphasized that there was never a close friendship or deep bond between Jay-Z and Diddy. This has further fueled discussions about Jay-Z's strategic approach to relationships, both in business and in the entertainment world.
Foxy has been through a lot of shit in this industry. A lot of things, brother. And if people think there's Jaguar right has been damaged in this industry, Foxy is a whole nother problem for them.
Jay-Z and Diddy, also known as Brother Love, were never as close as many believed. Their interactions were mostly limited to industry events, where they would take photos together like many other celebrities do. However, their relationship didn't extend beyond that. For example, Diddy was notably absent from Jay-Z and Beyoncé's wedding, a significant personal event where only their closest friends and family were invited. Additionally, Diddy has never been part of the Carters' vacations or intimate gatherings. These facts dismiss the narrative of a close friendship between the two, showing that their connection was more about professional appearances than a genuine personal bond.
I will say that Jay-Z, if he was doing ill shit like that, he was more quiet about it. You know what I mean? He was more, but then, if we be real with ourselves, it was kind of abnormal when he got with Beyonce. Like, she was pretty young when he got with her. There's rumors that he was messing with Foxy Brown when she was pretty young.
Jay-Z cutting ties with Diddy might not surprise many, but the way he treated Foxy Brown when she was no longer useful to him shocked even her. If anyone holds significant insight into Jay-Z's past, it's Foxy. She was by his side during the 90s and early 2000s and witnessed everything that went on behind the scenes with him and others like Diddy. Foxy Brown and Jay-Z first crossed paths through her cousin, DJ Clark Kent. From that point, Jay became a major influence in both her personal life and her career. Known for her bold and sensual persona, Foxy owned her sexuality in her lyrics. However, some of her most provocative lines, like those on her song Il Na Na, were written by Jay-Z. On that track, Jay gave the then 16-year-old Foxy lines like, Who got the illest PI on the planet? Sugar walls coming down? Nuts can't. Stand it. This sparked controversy, as many felt it was inappropriate for someone so young to be delivering such explicit lyrics. Behind the scenes, it was widely rumored that Jay and Foxy had a secret relationship. He was reportedly the one treating her to luxury shopping sprees, vacations, and designer clothes, all while they were romantically involved. According to someone who went to high school with Foxy, Jay-Z would even pick her up from school. The classmate revealed that Foxy attended John Dewey High School, then BCA, and finally Westinghouse night classes, and Jay would pull up to Westinghouse to see her.
What Alex Spiro said to me today is that although publicly Jay-Z supported Diddy, they were not best friends. They were not as close as you thought that they were. So in terms of knowledge of what went on allegedly at these white parties and what took place allegedly in these civil suits and the criminal charge and the trial, he says Jay-Z has no knowledge of any of that. Again, he publicly supported him as a fellow musician and someone where they came up together in the industry, right, but that they weren't as close as
Jay-Z's complicated and controversial relationship with Foxy Brown has been the subject of speculation for years, with even some of his peers calling out their dynamic. For instance, Nas famously rapped, "Foxy got you hot 'cause you kept your face in her P.O. What you think you getting girls now 'cause of your looks?" This line drew attention to the rumors of their intimate relationship during the height of their collaboration. However, everything changed when Beyoncé came into the picture. While Beyoncé has said she met Jay-Z at 18, Jay himself admitted he was around when she first started recording, back when she was 16 and releasing hits. By 1999, Jay-Z reportedly recognized Beyoncé's potential to become a global superstar, and made it a point to align himself with her. Unlike Diddy, who embraced the bachelor lifestyle, Jay-Z saw the value in being with a successful and beloved woman like Beyoncé. Before they even became an official couple, Jay-Z began publicly positioning Beyoncé as his girl, distancing himself from others, including Foxy. For Foxy Brown, this shift marked the beginning of the end. Once Jay-Z moved on, he seemed to sever ties with her completely. Foxy, once one of the hottest female rappers, saw her career decline rapidly. By the time she faced legal troubles and was sent to jail in 2007, she hoped Jay-Z would reach out, but it never did. This left her feeling deeply hurt and abandoned. Foxy has largely stayed silent about her grievances, reportedly because Jay-Z ensured she couldn't speak out. Rumors suggest that he made her sign multiple gag orders, preventing her from publicly discussing their relationship or the secrets she knows about him. One particularly scandalous story involves a tape allegedly showing Foxy, Jay-Z, and Jamie Foxx in a three-way encounter. While Foxy was supposedly allowed to keep the tape, it mysteriously disappeared after she signed an NDA, removing a key piece of evidence she could have used against him.
thought.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case. And there's nothing more to say. Yes.
When the song began to gain attention, Foxy Brown reportedly removed it and claimed she was lying. However, this isn't the first time rappers have used their music to express truths or feelings they couldn't openly discuss in public. Music has long been a way for artists to hint at their personal lives, air grievances, or address controversies without directly naming names. In Foxy's case, her rumored relationship with Jay-Z was considered an open secret in Hollywood. Many within the industry were aware of their connection, even if they never confirmed it publicly. The song's removal only fueled speculation about what might have been true and what Foxy might have been trying to say before deciding, or being, pressured to backtrack. For years, whispers about their relationship and its implications have lingered, adding to the ongoing mystery surrounding their dynamic.
That bothered Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That's it, because that's the only relationship that was really a friendship.
This did 2 albums with R. Kelly. So now you worried about kids? 2 studio albums and went on tour with the Pied Piper. They're playing a ill game with Jay. They pump faking Jay, and Jay jumped. Jay-Z's about to be indicted with Diddy. When Diddy get his superseding indictment, remember, this is a RICO.
After Diddy's recent arrest and the exposure of his alleged actions, Jay-Z's image as untouchable is beginning to crack. The long-standing ties between Jay-Z and Diddy are now being scrutinized, leading many to question what secrets might still be hidden. This shift has reportedly emboldened Foxy Brown, who sees this as the right moment to finally speak out about what she knows, without fear of retaliation from Jay-Z and Beyoncé's powerful influence. Foxy has long harbored resentment over how Jay-Z treated her. He didn't just cut her off, allegedly, he used his industry clout to block her career from progressing. Artists who once lined up to collaborate with her suddenly disappeared, reportedly because Jay-Z advised them to steer clear. This left Foxy isolated and reliant on whatever financial handouts he provided. According to rumors, this was a deliberate effort to keep her dependent on him while ensuring she could never regain her footing in the industry.
It's a hits. And this is extended family. You've been there with me through my ups and downs. Whenever I get in trouble, this is the one I call. It's my strategist right here. It's my brother. It's B.I. brother. Yes, sir. It's Brooklyn's own Brooklyn. So I appreciate you. He came 5,000 miles away to come here to Brooklyn to represent for B.I.G. Make some noise for home. Check this out, home. And so you can't leave without doing my favorite joint. I want you to take this.
Foxy Brown's struggles reportedly escalated after her fallout with Jay-Z and the subsequent decline of her career. Feeling abandoned and blocked from opportunities, Foxy began to spiral,